Hey, it's David Farmer, and today we're talking measurement strategy. As an advanced feature of Google Analytics, it's extremely important to understand why you do the things you do and what you're tracking inside of Google Analytics. Lots of different areas that you can spend time looking at page views and sessions and users and new users and returning users and events and goals and bounce rate. But really, what does it mean when it comes down to allowing you to analyze the data, gain insights so you can make decisions that's going to impact your business? One way to do this is to create a measurement strategy. So as part of advanced analytics, they recommend creating a measurement strategy that has some key parts. Let's go ahead and take a look. So according to Google, a measurement strategy is something that you should create so you can determine how you want to track the success of your business. It all starts with a business objective, moving down into strategy, individual tactics, and then how to measure the success of those tactics by using metrics and dimensions, or KPIs, key performance indicators, and segments. So for example, we're just going to take a look at a very generic strategy that you could utilize and multiply across many different business segments that you might be looking at. So this channel is really designed around car dealership marketing. So if we think about if your OEM has come to you and said, we have a push on a specific model. Let's say that it's Corolla. So what are you going to do to increase the sales of Corolla? How can you utilize your dealership website, digital marketing, and the tools that are on your dealership website to affect some real change and help you sell more vehicles? So let's look at a business objective at a very high level. So in this case, our objective is to sell cars. That is the primary objective of a dealership. Now, of course, service, parts, and then used cars. I mean, there's so many different areas within a dealership, but really the main objective is, in this case, sell cars. So what is how can you utilize your website to help you sell cars? You can provide content that encourages customers to engage in car buying behavior and really start the overall buying process. So if we look at your dealership website, the main objective is to do exactly that. Now, what are some ways that you can engage customers in car buying behavior on your dealership website? Well, here's some examples that you might want to think about. If a customer is visiting your website, how are they able to schedule a test drive, complete a credit application, get price and payment information, maybe request a trade value, contact your dealership, or just research vehicles in general? So those are going to be the activities that we want customers to take when they visit your dealership website as the main objective. So our strategy then is to create an online advertising campaign that directs customers to the dealership website so they can engage in that car buying behavior. So how can we accomplish this? Well, let's look at some tactics on being able to accomplish that goal. So tactics are measured by key performance indicators, or KPIs. KPIs are the metrics to the dealership to measure the success of the tactics or the strategy. So in this case, this is one tactic that we can start. The goal of this tactic would be to increase website referral traffic. So to measure the success of your advertising campaign, the dealership will use different tactics. Again, in this scenario, we're saying that we have a model push for a particular model. Let's just call it Corolla, and increase referral traffic to new vehicle website pages. So what are some key performance indicators key performance indicators or metrics that we're going to want to look at on your dealership website to see if the overall strategy is effective. Well, one that we can look at is we can look at how the Corolla merchandise pages have increased from referral traffic, increased new users to Corolla merchandise pages, and then also increase Corolla merchandise page views. So referrals, new users, and increased page views is what we can measure and look at on your dealership website's Google Analytics account to see if whatever advertising you're making is increasing or decreasing, and what can we learn from that, and how can we take that information and make changes. Another tactic is to increase website leads. So to measure the success of the advertising campaign, the dealership can use different tactics. Again, this is a model push for a particular model. And our goal then for this is to increase leads from the new vehicle pages. Ways that we can measure that, a key performance indicator standpoint, is what is the increase in lead conversion? How many leads have we generated from the individual pages? And have we been able to increase the overall revenue for the model line Corolla? So really the leads to sales. So you're going to have to go through your CRM to get some of this data, which we can talk about in later videos, how you're able to bring in third-party data right into Google Analytics by using some advanced features. But that would be able to allow you to look at your lead to sales and your overall revenue right inside of Google Analytics. A little bit of additional information on segments and what you can look at to see the overall success and to really guide some of your decisions. So we know that you're going to have a bunch of traffic coming to your website. How can we look at all of that traffic and see where we are successful? We can do that by looking at the dimensions. So you can view your KPI using different segments to see insights about your business, such as what traffic sources are driving the referrals or driving the conversion rates on your dealership's website. We can analyze KPIs and use segments for customer demographics, traffic sources, device type, and user category. So for example, we could take one segment, customer demographics. We can really understand who is visiting our model pages and how they are converting into leads. Looking at a different segment or a different dimension inside of Google Analytics, we can identify the traffic sources and understand where customers are coming from. Are they coming from our advertising? Are they coming from third-party websites that we might be utilizing? Are they coming straight from a pay-per-click advertising ad organically? That's how you're going to be able to track the success, is by utilizing traffic sources as a dimension inside your Google Analytics account. Finally, wrapping up with user categories. What is some additional information that we could find out about the user categories of how we're engaging with customers? Are they coming from new or returning users? So if as part of your strategy, you see that most of your conversions are coming from return users, you might want to take a closer look at how you are utilizing retargeting in your overall digital marketing strategy, and maybe look to increase that, because we're seeing most of the leads are being generated from returning users. So looking for new and different ways to increase returning users to your dealership website. So for today, we took a look at a measurement strategy inside of Google Analytics, and not just looking at metrics for metrics' sake, whether it's users or new users or bounce rate or time on site, or all of the different things that you can track within Google Analytics, but really understanding that the data is only supposed to be reviewed to be able to provide insights into your business that you can apply into your marketing strategy so you can increase your overall effectiveness. I hope you liked this video today. If you found some value, please do me a favor, hit subscribe, and and then hit that notification bell. You'll be notified anytime we put up new content on our YouTube channel. As always, we really appreciate your time watching these videos. You'll find this video plus many others on entice.com.